All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Tonight, we are going to open up with the Whitestone Order making their way across the narrow sea that separates Doma and Ishgard. As we do, we have a set of adventurers moving towards some cataclysmic end and trying to stop it. We see first a small gnome, Short Fuse Mudsnuggle. Short Fuse, can you go ahead and give me a physical description of your character?
Yeah, Short Fuse is a relatively young but still middle-aged gnome that's about 4'6", maybe. Well, not too tall, not too short either for a gnome. He has mostly white and gray hair and wears like a smock pretty regularly covered in alchemical stains. Almost always has some kind of glasses as well, and definitely a hat. And then there's always a pipe nearby as well. Always interested in having a good time, hoping everybody gets along.
And as you kind of sit on the boat, you sort of, your mind sort of wanders, mulling over some of the events of the past week. And you find yourself remembering during your few days of preparation before you left, you had gone in and were borrowing your friend Juniper's alchemy supplies. You know, Short Fuse, I really hope that everything turns out okay. I know I made kind of a mess of things, but I think maybe if I can help you guys with your supplies and maybe help the new Whitestone, I don't know, what are we calling it, the Doma Whitestone Order, whatever it is. I hope maybe we can do some good here, and then we can work on all that.
As far as I know, it's still the Whitestone Order, Junie. But yeah, I think we'll be doing good. And you didn't mess anything up. You did your best. That's all anybody can ask. Nobody asked them to wipe your memories or make you do those things with the statues, and we're getting that fixed too. So it's going to be okay.
I really hope so. But and hopefully, if we've got these potions that we've been working on for you, and hopefully that'll save you guys. I know there's you can only carry so many potions because they end up tending to rattle a little bit too much when you're trying to sneak around. But I hope that whatever we can do will help you guys.
Yeah, y'all already done so much. I mean, just remembering what happened has been really helpful, and I think you just gotta have faith, Junie. These supplies will definitely help. And as for the rattling, I can strap them down. See, it shows like a little tiny strap setup he's got for each little bottle.
She sort of chuckles. Thank you, Short Fuse. You and your friends, you really have shown me a lot of kindness, and even though you didn't really have to be my friend, I think you guys are, and I'm just very thankful and grateful.
You're so sweet. We're grateful for you too. And yeah, I think anybody can see that you're a good person. You're trying to do your best. And that's what we're trying to do too. Make sure everybody has that chance.
Yeah, I hope so. Is that supposed to be smoking?
Oh, the pipe? Yeah, I
And
leave it on all the time.
as you turn over to one of the simmering beakers that's smoking, it sort of starts catching fire, and she starts panicking and running around.
No, it's okay. Watch, I'll just kind of cover it.
As we fade back to our travels. Next, we fall upon a slender half elf.
Mm-hmm.
Celise, go ahead and give a visual description of your character.
Yes, Celise is a young half elf. She is of high birth and is styled quite like it. She does have shorter hair now in her life than she did most of it. That is a light blue in color. She has a bit of like sort of an occultish Grim Reaper theme to her clothes that go along with the weapon she was given by her school, as well as sort of a charged energy around her. And depending on like where are we, right? Is there a location I should be? Because she would probably just be like, honestly, she stares off in the distance a lot, I think.
Yeah. I mean, you guys have been traveling. This boat trip takes a little while, and you're on a small rowboat. And Celise actually is towards the back, and
Oh, she would be
there's
watching
this-
everyone else and how they're rowing.
And I can also finish my sentence. You're
Right.
sitting at the back, and there is this set of like illusory like levers on the back. And Celise is sort of like manning them and is like adjusting them, like kind of like absent-mindedly, as the boat is magically propelled forward. No rowing necessary, fortunately. And as you're sort of absent-mindedly doing this, your mind sort of wanders back about a day and a half ago. You are at the town of Zerwood in northern Doma, sort of the northernmost town on the port. Lady Vestra, the one of your fellow head of houses, as well as a very, very powerful archwizard, brought you all there, and she sort of as she meets you back at the like sort of the town square, you kind of chuckle to yourself because she's wearing like very like I'm pretending to be poor clothes. Because I mean you don't want to be traveling around with all your fancy gear out all the time. Well, Miss Celise, I have procured a small boat that should be able to make the journey for you all. It's possibly 3 or 4 days you'll be out on sea. I assume that you all have thought ahead well enough to procure supplies.
Yes, of course. You know, Balin, with his training, would never forget to get supplies for us.
Yes, he does seem to be the practical one of the group.
It's helpful to have a level head like his around.
That is something that I feel you all are very needed. But with that being said, let us go. I think she walks over to like one of the small docks, and it looks she like motions down towards a small like fishing boat. You don't imagine that it's meant to go more than a couple of miles out to sea. I think this one will suffice well for you all.
I mean, I wouldn't know that much about boats, so I don't think I would question her on it.
You've been
if
on
she
at least
told me
one
this.
boat. You've been on at least
Yeah.
one boat.
Are you sure? It's pretty small.
But you're forgetting one thing, dear.
Magic?
Magic. She pulls out a scroll. Your friend actually whipped this up for me this morning. I think it'll do just nicely. And she begins casting from a scroll. Juniper's Marine Propulsion. And it basically, you can see it sort of like envelops the hull of the boat in this like almost like shimmering force field that sort of like shrink wraps into it. She said that the controls at the back you'll be able to work out well enough. It will last about a week, so I wouldn't dally too much if I were you.
No, that's very good to know.
Well, I wish you all the best of lucks, truly, Celise.
Thank you. From the looks of things, we're definitely going to need it. And please, give Juniper this as thanks. And I take off my cloak of prestige and fold it up and hand it to her.
I will make sure she receives it.
Thank you very much for everything you've done. I know that it's no small decision to make the changes that we're planning on making, and especially in times when we're dealing with what seems like a threat to all of our existences.
Well, we will get through it because if we don't, any changes we make won't matter. Good travels,
This is
Celise.
very true. Thank you.
And so we focus back to this small rowboat in a vast, vast ocean. And we pan over to Griselda. Why don't you go and give me a physical description of your character?
Griselda is an older, very grandmotherly figure with white hair. She's also elvish. She's also seems bookish with some glasses. And she always has, especially if she's with a group of people that she really wants to help and be a part of, she usually has kind of like that grandmotherly smile on her, always trying to cheer people up and try to be there for others.
And so as you sit on your boat, Griselda, you feel a familiar sensation. The slight gurgle of a meal well eaten. And you think back to the night before you left. You all are all sitting in the Troxley Grand Dining Room, and you have convinced the Troxleys to let you create the feast for the evening. Sitting in attendance is the entire party, as well as the Troxley household and Dashel as well.
Wonderful.
What do you cook?
Well, I'm reminded of the anime Delicious in Dungeon. So she would definitely ask people to try to acquire any local monsters around, so that way she can cook them to help introduce people to her unique style of cooking that combines both magic as well as the various ingredients found around in the area. I'm trying to think what would be in the area.
Not a lot up here. We'll say that you had prepared and had requisitioned. What would be a good? Anybody else can throw out.
How about one of the T-Rexes or other monsters over on the
Can't get there.
No, shoot, right.
And the T-Rex doesn't really. It's kind of doesn't really have flesh. We'll say. Okay.
Any monster birds?
Yeah, we'll say you find not the rocks are like mythical almost. I would say. I'll say you find someone that is selling at one of the markets. Is selling like this enormous. Ooh. A phase spider carcass.
Ooh.
It's okay. A good one.
I would have cooked it almost like a crab, making a soup out of it and keeping the legs in there for people to suck the juices out of.
And so, yeah, you all have this magnificent white and blue crab dish that's totally not spiders. And midway through the meal, as you're like eating, everybody is eating bites and bites, and all of a sudden, like like pairs of people just swap places mid-meal, no warning at all. Oh, whoa! Is everything okay?
She kind of chuckles and says, "I told you this was a new way of cooking. I should introduce you to my new school."
Oh, I
But
don't
it
like
is.
that feeling.
It's a little bit unexpected, but the dish is good, so I guess we will power through. And that's Selisa's dad, Thurston, talking. And you all enjoy a very nice meal. Probably the last sit-down meal at a table you'll have in quite a while. And so we're gonna hop back over to Short Fuse for a little bit. Short Fuse. As you were continuing in on this boat, you hold in your hands the unbound crest, and you're contemplating it, unsure of what form it'll take, or even really how to go about this at all. All you know is it needs a connection to you, and that it eventually will be a tattoo, essentially somewhere on your body. So what do you do with it?
The Short Fuse would look at it and hold it and just sort of probably talk to it for a moment and say, I don't know how we're supposed to help you, but we need your help. I know Balin has his thing, and I've seen that these can be powerful, but I don't know what we're gonna do to reach you. But we need it. We'll figure it out. We'll do it together. He might
What?
half herk a minute because he's not good at seasickness, but he'll keep contemplating.
You're good. And where do you try to bind the crest to? What does it look like? Where does it go?
I think it would be on his chest. I think he'd be holding it, thinking. Partly because he doesn't want to drop it, and we're in a boat. And this thing is hard to put on a little string. Gotta find some way to hold on to it.
So as you
I
hold
think
it
that's
to your
where it would be.
chest. Okay. So yeah, as you hold it to your chest, you feel it sort of like almost begin to absorb into your tunic, your like butcher smock, or your like vest or whatever. No, whatever it's called. You feel it start to absorb, and you can feel underneath on your skin this cold metal that's only cold for the first like moment it touches, then instantly warm and comforting. So if you continue, you will absorb it into your chest, granting you the crest of Arcanum. Moveset pending still, roughly based on what we talked about.
Yeah.
And you can feel, I've described this before when Balin got his, but you feel like there is this door or this window. Behind it, you can feel this warmth and energy. And you know that you can open it just a fraction of a bit. You also know that if you open it too much, that light will become an inexorable tide that will overcome you. You'll be able to harness that for a moment, but that would be the last moment.
This thing's going to be good and bad, isn't it? Well, I guess we need it.
And
I guess if we're continuing that scene, I would like turn to the others and be like, "Hey, I think it worked
Yeah.
all right."
yeah, you can talk with people while Baker gets on.
Yeah, I think I would turn to the others and say, "Hey, I think that worked. This looks like yours, right?" See, I got it, y'all. Now we just don't know what it does yet.
That's wonderful, dear. I'd be more than happy to look at it with you to see, figure out more about it.
Yeah, we got time.
Everything good, John? You're
Yeah,
muted.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you good? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Well, with that, Balin, you're on a boat.
I see from the images in front of me.
Yeah. So quick recap. We're opening up on a boat. You all have been made your way to. You're on your way to Ishgard, essentially, on this small boat. You can listen back to the recording for the small side notes on it. But essentially, you're on a boat that's being magically propelled through the water. And we've kind of gone through some quick solo RP scenes with everybody.
Okay.
And so that brings us to Balin. Balin, can you give me a physical description of your character, please?
Balin is a good bit older in years than the rest of the party. Tall in stature, a good bit over 6 feet, but grayish hair, definitely in the beard and around the temples. He's wearing like a white, almost like alabaster armor. And yeah, he carries himself well and strong despite his age. Maybe almost uncannily. Like he looks like he should be weaker than he is, but he's still vibrant, even though his years are many.
And so, Balin, as the boat rocks through the waves, you think back. You had a few days that you all were preparing, and as part of that, you took it upon yourself to gather what did Rufia say? The flight division of the
Yeah.
Whitestone Order. Gathering them around for a motivational speech. So in front of you, you see Natalia, your former companion. You see Dashel, a longtime companion and dear friend. You see Juniper, a new friend, but very bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and wants to do good in the world and kind of fix things that she's broken. Who else was part of the flight division? Is there anybody else? Ilaria, the Nightshade, the Ashen Blade lady.
Yeah. What about
Kriv's leaving, so
Kriv? Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
yeah. So it's just these 4 that are staying in Doma.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, they're in front of you.
I will take out my hammer and rest it briefly on each of their shoulders. And as I do, I'll say, you each carry inside of you the heart of the Whitestone Order. That is to say, the desire and ability, both together, to right the wrongs that are in front of us and help those in need. We will always be one from this moment on. And I'll tap them all on each shoulder, and then I'll dig into my bag and pull out some of my little whittling sculptures that I've made of the Whitestone Order symbol, and I'll hand them each one, and you can put these on your desk and hand them all out.
Well, thank you, sweetheart. I have something for you.
You're not there.
Oh, sorry.
This is for the people we're leaving behind.
Yeah, it's for the people you're leaving behind.
We don't have any way to keep in contact with them, do we? Did
I
Juniper give us something?
Yeah, Juniper has a sending stone that she gave to Celise.
Okay. And if you need anything at all while we're away, please reach out, and we'll do what we can. We'll send updates as we're able to. There's no telling what we're going to run into out there, so.
We will. I'll send Celise updates every day on the hour. Well, every hour on the hour, really. And we'll make sure if we see anything, we let you know. And we're going to try and make you proud, Mr. Balin.
Oh, I know you will. I know you will, Juniper. I'll give
And
give her
Natalia
like
sort of looks at you, and I'll make sure they all stay safe.
yeah. That's what I was going to give her a wait.
I'll keep eyes out. I promise. You taught me well.
Oh, I know.
Mostly how to deal with really bad smells, but not just from the sewers, but also, from other things. He farts a lot when he sleeps. She sort of like whispers to Juniper, and she's like, "Oh."
What was that? What was that? I didn't quite catch that.
No, nothing. But yeah, and so they all have been knighted into the Whitestone Order, essentially. And as we focus back on this small magical rowboat, the five of you sort of look around, and your gaze falls upon a seat that is empty. A seat that would have probably not been able to fit in this boat because it would have been too heavy.
He did always have that fly scroll he was waiting to use.
And you all drift back to the morning you left. As you say goodbye to Dashel.
Well,
in the courtyard of the Troxley estate.
friends, it would seem it's time for us to part ways. Not much for words right now. Short fuse.
How about hugs?
Okay. Gives
I
him a
want
hug.
you to go. But it's gonna be okay. I'm still gonna write to you too.
Absolutely. And I want you to know that you absolutely deserve, and I fully believe can be trusted with that crest.
Thanks. That means a lot. I don't know what we're gonna do with it yet. We'll figure out something, but I'll hold it real close. I'm just kind of like 2 hands on it.
You do that.
Big bear hug around it.
Yeah, just gotta figure out how to smoke while I do it. And just kind of like gets lost in thought thinking about that for a second.
And I got you something.
Oh,
He kind of like reaches into his back pocket after he like looks over at the rest of the group. Didn't get anything for anyone else.
So it's okay. I understand.
And
okay.
he's like, hold out your hand, and he just puts this little pouch in it. Like, don't open it till later.
All right. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Thank you, my friend. I will miss you.
I'm going to miss you too. Um. Clarence.
Clarence stands up at attention.
You're quite the member. You are the Whitestone Order.
He gives
Carry
you a
on.
very well-deserved salute.
Before you walk on from Clarence, he'll hand you a piece of paper that has something written on it,
Oh.
Oh.
and I'll
Oh,
send it just to you to see if you want to read it or not.
More metal than man. First to stand, steadfast of heart. Friend, more man than most. I will get this emblazoned upon my back. Thank you, Clarence. Those are the mightiest words I've ever read in my life.
He'll give you a nod.
Griselda. My dear. He's not here, is he?
Just go to the next.
Hmm?
When he comes back, you can
Yeah.
do it.
Basin. He
Yeah,
walks over, puts a hand on your shoulder. You by far have the most difficult job of the group. You know this, right?
I do. But it's my burden to hold.
And
carry.
that's what makes you a leader. Ferric was never even close. He tried, but you are the one that brought the group together.
You were always there with me, though, shoulder to shoulder, time after time.
Well, when you weren't talking behind my back about how you had to watch me. He winks at you and just gives you a little punch on the shoulder.
He'll smirk, pay a little smirk at that. Like, well, you were a little crazy.
That's fair. That's fair. He starts looking deeply into the pool of water for a moment. Huh. Yes, that's fair. Understandable. It's your responsibility to take care of the rest of the group.
Of course.
If something should happen to Shortfuse, I will hunt you down. Just kidding, buddy. He pats you on the back.
I know when you're kidding.
It's weird now I can smile. He's like,
It looks good on you.
Griselda,
Yes, sweetheart.
you've also got quite an important job. You have to keep them fed.
Well, of course, dear, and I'm looking forward to cooking for everyone.
Fantastic. And police.
Dashel.
Here, follow me this way. And
Okay.
he goes over to wherever we decided to plant that tree. Or the plant.
Okay.
The flower.
The flower. There we go. He's like, this is quite important, and I'm not sure how it found its way here, but it's here now. And I want the family to take care of it, and I want you to know about it as well. This is my way of, I guess, saying thank you to you and your family, in a way, and hoping that my daughter's memory can live on here and with them.
It'll be tended to with love, Dashel.
Thank you. And for you, I just wanted to thank you for coming into the party when we needed somebody most and we didn't know who it was.
Well,
And that was
I certainly hope that someone like me comes along again, because I don't know what we're going to do without Farrick.
you. I have an idea that somebody will, I'm sure, but who knows?
Who knows? I mean, it would be incredibly convenient and coincidental, I think.
Like obelisks from the sky.
True. That's I've heard that saying before.
They go back over to the party. You all have meant the absolute world to me, and I know things didn't really go perhaps how we all thought they would.
Never does. Never does.
Why bother with plans anyway?
That's how I felt, but nobody ever wanted to listen to me, so I ran through doors.
One too many doors, some might argue.
There's a
Yes.
difference between doors and plants.
I just wish you all the best. I have much work to do here myself.
Yeah, I don't envy you your task. That sounds not fun. But not like this will be fun either. I mean, it'll be fun, but not safe. I don't know. We'll figure it out together.
I don't think any of us are going to be having much fun in the coming days.
Oh, it just depends on your definition of fun.
Contrary to that thought, when Short Fuse mentions fun, Celise smiles and nods her head a little bit, because she actually really does just love being a hero.
Well, I suppose for normalcy's sake, we just all make fun out of death and destruction, eh?
If that's what you're going to be given, you might as well make some fun with it.
As long as we don't hurt anybody that's being nice or anything. We can hurt other people, but like we didn't want to crash the city or anything. That was bad. But
Right.
Oh,
other
no,
things were fine.
that sounds horrible. Who would ever say such a... Ooh.
Oh, don't worry about me.
No. I suppose this is goodbye then.
It's see you later. It's not goodbye.
Goodbye for now.
Yeah, let's talk to you soon.
Please keep in touch, dear.
TTYL? Is that what the children are saying? Or is that like 40 years ago when I
No,
realized?
we don't say that.
I don't know. I told you I'm not one of them. I just look like one of them.
He's just short, Dashiell. That's not very nice.
It's in his name. I know that he's short.
Let's start that again.
And with that, the Whitestone Order disembarks. And we find ourselves back on this small rowboat. Contemplating what is to come.
Well, you'll see. I got it working. It didn't feel very good at first, but I mean, I guess it did, and then it didn't, and then
What did it feel like?
well, it was cold and hot, and then it felt like, you know, when you have like a really good meal and like you're really ready to go, and then you're gonna go on an adventure. It's like that feeling, but like inside me. I don't know if I can explain it.
Huh. That. But it's good now.
Yeah,
Okay.
it feels great, but it feels like it could be bad if it goes too far. Does that sound right, Balin?
Balin, he
like-
did absorb and attune to the crest.
Okay, that's what I was picking up. Yeah.
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 I mean, I didn't absorb mine. It kind of was already there, so it was, you know, when it sparked, it was a whole different feeling. So I'm sure when you're fully attuned and it sparks, you'll feel a rush for sure.
My one felt like a rush anyway, but more
Oh yes.
doesn't believe it.
Oh yeah, does Short Fuse like have his mark on him, like his actual crest showing on his body, or is it like just within him?
Yeah, at some point, he does show you, and it has formed a design on his chest, but it's still sort of like moving and like kind of like reconfiguring.
Figuring itself out.
Yeah, so he does have a crest and a tattoo on his chest, but it is not like set in stone yet. Actually, I know what I would make it, but I haven't talked to Joe about it. Which is the traditional alchemy symbol, which is a lot like, which looks very similar to like the what is it, like the Elder Wand symbol from Harry Potter. It's like a triangle, circle symbol.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
know
was
which
like
one
what
you're
the
talking about.
I saw it when
I
I was
think I
looking up alchemy.
I might have an idea about it, but yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, something along the philosopher's stone symbol or whatever that is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a circle, triangle, squares, that sort of thing.
Yeah, it fits with the philosopher's stone, fits with the elements thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it.
And so yeah, with that, after a few days of pretty relatively easy travel for being on a boat,
Except for
a
Short
very
Fuse
small
getting
boat,
sick.
huh?
Except for Short Fuse getting sick.
Yeah, to be fair, because the propulsion is going fairly quickly, it is not as seasicknessy as it could be. Like you guys are able to like kind of, instead of going like, you're able to like maneuver and sort of like avoid that to an extent. And the open ocean is usually pretty easy sailing. You know, because it's not like you don't have like waves breaking and stuff like that as much. But after a few days, you start seeing on the horizon land to the north. So yeah, if you look here, you guys are, well, let's say from Zerwood, which is the city you guys took off at. What angle of attack are you taking?
We probably don't want to go like here or here because that's probably too close to.
The
Or even-
capital.
from Zerwood.
Yeah,
We want to
even
go
like-
like right here.
Yeah,
That's probably best. I thought here maybe, but we might get seen.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
we
go.
need
Let's go
to-
towards the woods.
We need
Over
the
here.
shortest travel time we can have because the
Yeah.
boat's not going to last forever.
Agreed.
What if we like follow it along here until it dissipates and then we get off? Will we have like a warning maybe?
Yeah, that
You have
cove is
it,
fine.
it's supposed to last about a week, and you're at like 4 days, so you got time.
Yeah, I think we should follow the coast, see if we can get closer, and then just get into this forest
stick
we
to
see
the-
over here.
Yeah, stick to the cover of trees if we can.
Okay, so where are
Well,
you
yeah.
is specifically trying to land? In
Yeah,
the in like the cove there?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be my thought. Yeah. we
So
don't
are you
necessarily
guys
wanna
like
be-
riding the coast, or are you trying to come in like this or like this?
The former. Yeah.
Okay, so sort of riding the coast.
Yeah.
All right. So as you guys are on the coast, let me do this. Let's just see how this where we land on this.
Looks like we're doing pretty good.
I guess the boat's not that
Yeah,
choppy.
it's not bad.
All right. So yeah, I will say at some point, as you are sort of traveling along the coast, Griselda and Shortfuse, you sort of look and like peer as good as you can on the coast, and you see sort of on a sort of like a rocky outcropping. You see a figure looking out to sea. It's too far away to make any details, but you do see this like shadowed, cloaked figure sort of looking out towards you.
Griselda makes a point to try to help everyone notice without directly pointing at the person standing there.
Yeah, just get everybody's attention.
She would say, I guess I would say something along the lines of, uh, I, I, I just want to make sure everyone's aware of the gentleman standing on the coast close to us in some cloaks looking at us.
Does anyone have a spyglass or something? Do they know if they notice us?
It's super far away.
I can't tell if they have noticed us or not, because it's a bit too far away, and I don't have any spells presently known that could help with that.
Yeah, sure. If you're just kind of messing with the lenses, yeah, I can just barely make them out. Not sure what they're doing. You want to keep going this way? You want to get closer to the coast or something?
Yeah, I mean, if it's just one person, maybe they're waiting for us for some reason. I don't know.
Well, who would be waiting for us, and why would they be?
I don't know. Maybe someone sent word ahead from Noma.
I don't like it, but
I feel like that's something they would let us know in advance. I have some trepidation about this.
Well, what do you
And
what do you propose, Griselda?
Well, we can try to stay at a distance so they don't know who we are and just claim that we're we're fishing.
it might not bother us.
It's a possibility. They could be just a random villager looking out and sea.
I don't know. Villagers don't usually have like kind of a cloak and a hood and everything. Kind of make them out as we're getting closer.
He nods in agreement.
And if there's someone that sees us coming, it might be best to make sure they don't run and get help.
I mean, what are we gonna do?
Yeah, what
Yeah.
are you suggesting, Balin?
I mean, we can be undercover as fishermen, but we need to figure out who this person is before they just leave. I'm pretty sure we can hold our own against someone aggressive, but I'm worried about them going to find other Guardians.
Yeah, we
Well-
definitely look like fishermen.
Do we want to land the boat and see if they need help?
Scorpius does have fishing gear.
Does he?
Yeah, I bought it last time before we went on the boat. I don't know. Can y'all hide us somehow or make us look like we're fishing?
I can't.
I don't know. There's much we
I
can do.
I can't do anything about that. No.
Well, I'm gonna do what's practical from my side. He starts smoking and then getting his fishing pole out.
How far away are we?
Couple miles out.
Okay. So like they're like a dot right
Let's just keep going.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like they're like an oblong dot that, like, if you squint, you can be like, no, that's a person, but you know, there like any like fine detail is lost.
I say we get closer.
Yeah, I don't think we would do anything. I guess.
Well, I can polymorph somebody into
A
being.
squid or something.
Not it.
But the problem with that is they would keep their personalities, but they might have difficulties trying to follow orders.
Why would I need to follow orders?
You become like it's okay. You ever read Animorphs?
Yeah.
So you know when you tell Animorph into something and like the animal brain is taken over,
Yeah.
it's kind of that feeling.
Yeah.
Because like you have to fight like the animal.
I'm pretty good at that.
It's like when you get polymorphed in WoW, you're a sheep and you just walk around. Like
Yeah, like you take on, I believe you take on the mental, what, like the intelligence or something of the creature.
Yeah,
I
you
thought you
take
just
on
took on the
all
physical.
mental
Yeah.
attributes. The only thing that, like, you keep your alignment and you keep your personality, but the
Yeah.
everything else changes.
Yeah, like you become the seagull.
I see.
And-
So I'm like a sort of depressed squid.
What the, why
Sure.
would you do a squid? It's the
Because it can
Gu-
swim. It was the first thing I thought of was giant squid.
So yeah, so are you trying to land here or are you gonna blow past and just keep going down the coast? You're at sort of
we're-
like
Just
the
keep-
you're at sort of like the peninsula of the this is sort of like at one of these peninsulas here.
What do we like? What's our plan here if we go approach this person? I think we should just keep going.
okay.
I mean, if you have a plan for what we're gonna do, for how we're
mean-
very peculiar looking people.
If we stay at a distance though and swoop around, then we can
Don't
keep
mind-
ourselves.
What are we gonna do? Yell at him? Don't mind us. We're normal, and just keep going up the coast. Like what's?
Well, it could be a
What's your
lookout, and we
plan?
could go farther out.
Well,
Or
we
if
could
just stay farther out and we don't let them see us too close.
also let him know that he looks stranded or that he might look lost and ask if he needs help.
I'm
Reminder.
not gonna trust anyone in Ishgard needing help.
Imagine you're standing on a coast somewhere, and 4 people in a magical canoe come up to you and say, "You look lost."
I mean,
We're
Also,
trying to have a
reminder,
low profile.
this is the enemy country.
Right.
yeah, I was saying,
In
we don't
a
wanna-
country
yeah.
that is known for its entire population being raving fanatics to their
They
cause.
are lunatic zealots.
Yes.
Let's get the out of here, you guys.
Yeah, I suppose we should go farther out. How much time do we have more time in the boat to go
Yeah,
around?
yeah.
or
I think
take a
we're
longer
fine.
time?
We got plenty of time. I mean, should we
Yeah.
swoop like this way into the mountains?
We could do some sort of evasive maneuver, right? Like, where are we again? We're like over here.
Yeah, you're like right here.
So we could go around this island and try and lose his vision and come in. But they still know we're over here, which isn't a huge. Oh my God, how'd that happen? They still know we're over here, which isn't like a huge area for them to look for us in.
I'd rather cut towards the mountains.
Yeah, but then look at that. We have to then travel through the mountains.
I mean,
We could cut around them.
We're going to mountains.
Well, yeah, our goal is just to sort of get right here at some point and then travel this way, presumably. Maybe not on the
Yeah. I
travel.
I don't know if we're taking the road.
Well, that's
Well,
not. I mean, short fuse would just be like, oh, there's a road right here.
Mm,
Let's go this way.
I mean, where on the map are we? I'm assuming.
He said we're right here.
We're like right down here. Yeah.
Well,
Giant-
what we could
giant
do,
token.
we can go to the we can go island hopping.
Yeah, you can fold up the boat, right?
No, like instead of doing the. Sorry, we instead of going up this coast, we go from this island. Maybe try to get some resources there. Go to this one, get some resources there, and then go here, and then we exit the boat.
I don't want to be any closer to Ishgard than we need to. If he's scouting for a patrol, then we're gonna get stuck between the patrol and the capital. I think the best move is to go right towards the mountains. There's a better chance of obscuring our entrance, and if there's a patrol looking for us, then it's at least on somewhat even ground. We're not sandwiched between. We're not in an unstrategic spot. Put it that way.
I like it. He's a charismatic leader.
All right. How are you gonna stick to the coast, or are you gonna go out farther and try and like stay out
We
of
want to
sight?
we want to stay out of sight. We want to be like a blip out there. And if he sees us cut towards the mountains, that's fine. He doesn't know who we
Yeah.
are, what we are, and like I said, if he's gonna bring more people, I feel better about our odds that way.
Gotcha. All right. So you're
Do we
basically
have oars?
going. Say what?
Do we have oars in case we run out of power?
Yeah. They're on the boat.
Okay.
We'll all
so yeah,
just
so
scoop our hands
you,
on the sides. Just
You have a fucking level 9 wizard. You can figure something out.
Yeah.
So you guys kind of go out to the horizon essentially and cut over. And where are you roughly gonna come back in?
yeah, probably close to that spot there. Like have some cover of land and try to get in like right where the woods and the mountains are.
All right. So yeah, as you sort of approach back into land, we'll say you get to a couple hundred yards out and do another perception.
Yeah.
I'll say Griselda and Celise, as you sort of are approaching land, you notice that as you're looking behind the boat, the surf of the boat is like a little bit more frothy, sort of like sputtering out a little bit. It's only been 5 days, 5.5 days, so you thought you had a little bit more time, but it seems to be waning a little bit faster than you thought. And Balin and Short Fuse, as you approach, you see this small like cove that is one of the few places that you would be able to land the boat. And you see on a crested hill past the beach a humanoid figure, sort of kind of formless at this distance still, but with a cloak, looking out.
So that cove right there. So look, kind of like the same guy-ish area. But it's like that's where we could put the boat at least.
Well, if he followed us all the way from there, then we've at least dragged him further away from civilization.
I mean, it might be the same guy, it might not, but we gotta have a plan to deal with him. I don't know how much farther we can go. And well, y'all know. What do you think? You want to try to get in there? I mean, I had an idea. I could use my cape and jump
Well,
up there, but I don't know what's up there.
It's would be a bit extreme, but it's possible that they have people up and down the coast to watch them, and it seems like we don't have much of a choice but to land here.
Yeah, we might have to take him.
Well, before we go there, I just picked something up for you, Balin, and I hope this comes in handy.
Ooh.
And so yeah,
Oh,
as you all land the boat in this small cove, you pull the boat up onto the beach, and looking up towards the hill behind, you see the figure that you saw from the distance. John, if you want to go ahead and describe physically your character.
Oh.
As you approach, you see a figure step out from behind the tree. He is a bluey, purplishly hued tiefling with long horns.
Okay.
You
Does
can
does
see.
he have two horns or just the one?
I
The
don't
image you
know.
sent me
It's
looks like
AI
it's just
generated.
yeah. It looks like
Well,
he just has the one
If we're
uniquely
going with one
horn.
hair. We're
Uh-huh.
going with one
Yeah.
horn.
And he has an interesting double hilted sword on his back as well.
Yes, he does. And he's got somehow a very misbalanced shield on his arm.
Yeah.
Unclear how it's attached.
It's magnetic.
It's magnetic. No, it is strange. He's got all no. He looks to be heavily cloaked, like he's hiding a substantial amount of armor underneath the cloak. And you see at his side a blade. Uh, its sheath kind of has a grain pattern to it, as if to be made of a finely crafted wood. And a slight glow to it. He's peering across the beach. He waves. Hello there!
Griselda smiles and waves back.
I don't trust
Yes,
him.
dear. How are you?
Are you
Are you the Whitestone Order?
She looks back at the group.
We are.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Perfect.
worth saying no at this point.
Ah,
Who-
perfect.
Who are you?
He starts like running towards you.
Why don't you
Sir,
come down here on the
sir.
beach?
Balin, as he approaches you, you can't place it, but there is something distinctly familiar about this person.
I haven't met any tieflings, but something
mean-
about you is many tieflings. But something about you is very familiar. Where are you from, sir? What is your name?
My name is Zagriel Modius. What is your name?
I am Balin of the
And
Whitestone Order.
Balin of the Whitestone Order. Excellent. I like it.
How do you know who we are?
Oh, I know that you have a very important mission. He kind of looks around left and right.
I don't know.
I was sent here to find you.
By whom?
God.
Could you be more specific? We've had some issues with some of them, and a couple just disappeared, I think.
It's a little odd, but Paladin.
Oh. That's actually nice to hear. Surprising where we are, but good to hear.
Why are you here? Because you were over there, and now you're here.
Did you?
Well, weren't you supposed to be heading the other direction?
You followed us that whole way?
Yes.
You must be exhausted, dear.
No. Absolutely not. I am ready for a battle. Not with you. Just
hit.
But
anybody else around. Kind of like looking.
So you were
What?
expecting us.
I mean, yes. Of course. I was obviously, I knew who you were.
Then how did you not know our names?
Well, I knew of you. I had a stint, of death.
You died.
Yes.
Okay.
I had a stint of death.
He died. And I point at Clarence.
Hello. I know that guy.
Which guy?
The guy with the head, the bucket helm.
The one that died? You know him.
I know that guy.
From
Clarence is
being
shaking
dead?
his head.
I'm from being dead. Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's pretty.
I did not meet any real people during my death. I don't think.
Clarence,
all
did
very
you somehow
possible.
inspire someone while you were dead?
He'll shrug his shoulders.
Well, you seem to have gotten better, dear.
Was it Paladin that brought you back?
I believe so. Yes, I'm actually here for one reason, actually, and it is not to find you, the Whitestone Order. That is but a piece of my puzzle.
And what is the larger picture of the puzzle?
Tamax. Tamax draws close to her final plans.
Do you know what they are, or simply that they are approaching?
It is strange. I simply know that it is coming, and that is why I am here now. There's very few things I remember. Just flashes of light in between these memories. But I seem to recall having this fight before. It was a herald of Tamax at the time. Maybe you've heard of her, a young girl by the name of Mina.
We've heard that name before.
Devil. A right awful devil.
What year do you think it is?
Oh. Well, whatever do you mean?
You said you died and came back. Time may have passed since you died.
No, certainly not. I just woke up in a strange forest.
John Doris. 659.
Was when?
What year you think it is?
That's what you're. It's certainly the good year of 659, our Lord and
P.S.
and
post
other
sundering.
person.
No, P.S. post sundering is the
Post
subscript.
sundering. There we
Yeah.
go. P.S.
It is currently 1549 P.S.
Yeah, I thought it was 15. Yeah. I had 15 in my notes. I didn't know the rest of it.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
There's also a timeline in the journal.
Yeah, I was trying to find it.
It's
Yeah,
at
there
the
it is.
top. There's timeline. Yeah.
Do y'all want to
Can I do a
Owen?
history check?
Yes.
I'm gonna study you. I feel like I've.
Yeah, I would say you and maybe Short Fuse can do it as well.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
Balin, in Raxon, there is on the western side, sort of facing the sea, is this statue of the hero of the War of Domination. It was said that he fell 1,000 or so years ago, and that his sacrifice sort of put a hold on much of the hostilities by destroying the general of the opposing army. You've seen the statue a bunch of times. And the one distinguishing thing that is there, because the face is
Weathered
not,
and
it's weathered
Yeah.
and old, but it is a tiefling, and he does have one asymmetric horn.
Okay, that's where I remember you from.
Ooh, where's that?
History.
Were we
They
in
have
high
a-
school together? You look a little old.
They have statues of you put up all around the world.
Really?
Well,
Yeah,
one
you-
place.
Well, yeah,
One place.
all around the one place.
All around that one spot.
No, you were the hero of the War of Domination from centuries ago. I remember that horn now.
But I thought
It
I
is-
had succeeded.
Well, you did put a stop to things for a while at least, but it was always going to get worse.
I fear you are correct.
But we're nearly a century, or we're nearly a millennia past, and it's only just now getting bad. So good job. I mean, you saved almost 1,000 years. It's pretty damn good.
You don't have to try and toot my horn, Sir Balin. I can toot it fine myself.
Balin
But
shifts uncomfortably at a horn joke. He's not sure he gets it and doesn't want to.
Sure, if he just looks at it, it's like, how can he get it in his mouth?
um but the rest of you, well, now I'm a bit confounded. I hadn't realized how much time it had been.
It's been quite a while, dearie.
The sky is still messed up, right?
Yeah, I just didn't put it into the images.
No,
without
you're
the
fine. I was
sauce.
just
But yeah, it has
Yeah.
subsided. It has subsided a little bit, but there is now from your vantage point. Actually, it's more westward now than it was
Sure.
before. There's still this like sort of storm that doesn't seem to be like set in any, almost like it's like in outer space.
yeah.
Because it's not like part of the atmosphere, but there is this like glowing red like swirling vortex that sometimes you see like the like remnants of like an eye.
I'll
yeah,
I'll
from-
point up at the
From now, it is actually exactly due west from you.
I'll point up at the sky and say, "Well, you couldn't have come at a better time, that's for sure." What did Paladin tell you, or
I'm
give
not
you?
sure exactly the pronunciation, but I think it's Paladine. Somebody can correct me if they
It's
know
whatever
the-
you want it to be.
if
I
somebody
think it's
knows the
whatever you
proper Dragonlance pronunciation of this deity.
I like
I would-
Paladin.
I like Paladine too.
Paula Dean.
Paladine it is.
Just thinking that.
All right. So Paladine sang me this list
god
in a
of
song
butter.
of butter.
Hey, don't badmouth butter, okay?
I know, I love butter. You gotta get that good Irish butter. That's what everyone says.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
I mean, I know
Marigold?
it's
Oh, yeah.
better. Yeah.
So what is
Yeah, it is.
What do you
it
know
is-
about your mission?
It is Paladine.
Paladine.
What did
Yeah.
Paladine tell you?
Thank you so much.
What did this Paladin guy tell you?
Aladdin told me. Yes. So, Paladine. Dine.
Your current direction is north-northwest.
That we're heading?
No, just that's your heading. That is your like mental heading.
Your internal
It
compass.
previously was
Ah.
pointing directly at them. It is now pointing
Okay.
north-northwest.
You have a quest tracker.
Got it.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. Well, Paladine was telling me to find you, and here we are. I have indeed found you. So, I believe we should. And he kind of like closes his eyes and holds his chest for a second. And there's like this glint of something you can see through just like a piece of his armor. It's like a little flash. And he's just gonna like, all right. Northwest. I'm being pulled this general direction at this point. It's not exact, I know, but I do know that that is where I need to head now that I've got you. Or now that I am with you. If your group so chooses. Whether they do or not, I will be continuing on this path. So we would be crossing from time to time.
Well, that is the general direction we're heading as well. We're heading towards the Dragon Tail Peaks.
Northwest.
Yeah.
Up here-ish.
I'll
Do you-
never turn down a friend.
Do you know these lands well?
I'm certain I did at the time. But now, I dare say my tracking skills are good, but about all we have in this area from me.
Well, where did you reawaken, I guess? We're just trying to get a lay of the land. We've just landed in hostile territory. I want to be very careful about how we move forward. So, any information?
Well, it was a bit of a obelisk from the sky. No, actually, it was the strangest feeling. A few. How long's it been since the sky? A week now? 2 weeks?
About a week and a couple days.
Yeah, because of the travel time that we've had. And, yeah.
Yeah.
About 9 or 10 days ago, I was suddenly, in the flash of a light, I was here, on this plane of existence. I looked around and saw trees. I was drawn in this general direction. It was very cold. Very cold where I was.
And you've seen no one else since you've been in this area. I don't want to say alive. That sounds insensitive.
Nobody that has lived, no.
Well, it seems the gods are finding their ways to fight back against what's happening.
These
And,
Guardian soldiers. Very dangerous. I've run into a few in the past few days. Quite the opponents for what they should have been. Or perhaps I'm just a little bit rusty.
I know it sounds stupid to trust a man we just met who says that he was revived by a god after 600 years, but I think given the situation, we
Like I said, I
should at
recognize.
least analyze his. Yeah, it's true, and the statue that helps. But
Here,
we should.
if this helps at all.
We'll go on a trial run with him as we move.
I mean, I think it'd be
Mr.
foolish
Balin,
to, not accept the help of the a hero of ages past.
Mr. Balin, perhaps this will convince you. He hands him a badge.
I will accept the badge.
Balin. As you, and it's like this, like 2 inch long, like iron badge, with like the symbol of like a sword and like a shield on it.
Like a gem badge.
Yeah, kind of. So yeah, as you look upon this, Balin, you have no fucking clue what it means. You've never seen it before. Doesn't ring any bells.
I'll turn it over in my hand. Like, thank you.
Just don't sell it. That's all I ask.
I'll put it in my pocket. I'll give us a closer look when we're somewhere safer. But for now, I think we need to get off this beach. Griselda, I saw you you packed up the boat. Or did you patch it up? Sorry, I thought you
Patch
packed
it up. Get all the barnacles off. Any wood that's been deteriorated or rotted.
I think we need to
Yes.
get somewhere not in the open.
Agreed, and yes, I patched up the boat the best that I could.
Let's drag that boat into the woods over here. In case some patrol comes by. Clarence, you can help me. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, nice. I didn't know you could move that.
Yeah. Wasn't part of the map.
And let's get into these some trees over here while we figure out exactly what our next move is.
So as you guys are sort of getting the boat and getting
Okay.
it dragged over,
Oh no, they're in the water.
and say it's you
Sorry, I
about
could not listen to Fiona do that shit. She was banging on the door
I
like.
can hear her too.
I was wondering what that was.
Sorry. So yeah. So as you start dragging the boat, you all need to do this.
Ooh.
Oh,
Does not feel
yeah, I
good.
have a character role.
At least somebody's on top of it.
And so yeah, as you start dragging the boat, Griselda, you hear from the southeast the sound of scratching on stone.
I think I hear something just over there. She points to the southeast. Some really loud scratching noises.
As you see like poking its head up over the rocks as it crawls up towards you, this enormous reptilian creature with
Fuck, shit.
spines and teeth gnashing.
Uh
And we're gonna go and roll initiative.
oh.
Ooh, dinner.
Yay!
Coming right at us. Where's the initiative button on this thing? It changed since we've done it.
I always do it from the token if you right click the token.
Oh, you're right.
Here, I can just do it real quick.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, when you add it, it adds you to the bar at the top now,
Yeah.
and you can roll up there. I assume Clarence is still just like right behind me.
Yep. I will say with that, Zagriel, everybody that rolled above a 10, Balin, Griselda, and Zagriel can move 15 feet if they want before combat starts.
Where is it coming? It's coming over this ridge.
South,
Yeah, you should be able to see it, can't you?
if you look down.
Oh, I can see it now. Yeah, I wasn't zoomed
Yeah.
out. Okay.
We can move.
I don't
15
see
feet.
it.
It's
15
in
feet.
the water behind us.
Oh, I was looking up the hill. I'm
Yeah,
so
yeah,
stupid.
I just
Yeah.
assumed
no,
out.
it came out. It came out of the
Where is
water.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
That's not
right.
good. 50 feet, you said?
Zagriel's gonna charge it. Get as close as he can, so just to swap positions with everybody else that's not.
Surfies would probably think hiding behind the boat's going to do something.
Balin's fine where he is.
All right. So with that, Celise.
Yeah, I am going to. First things first. Shit, where is it? All right, I can just click it on here. Do I have a button for? Oh right, I have the. I'm stupid. I forgot how my item is set up to work. I'm going
Yeah, it's
to
been a
cast
little bit since
blink
we.
with my weapon charge, or with my weapon charm rather.
Sure.
And then I'm going to run up further. I took my cloak off and gave it to Token Collide. I'll move up differently. It's okay.
Yeah, there's like
I-
a wall for the
Okay, cool.
side of the cliff.
Yeah.
You have to go like around.
That's an action, right? Yeah, action. Bonus action. I will.
Also, try and move swiftly, please.
Yeah, sorry, you're right. I'm just gonna wait over here behind this wall.
All right.
End my turn.
Zagriel.
Okay. Damn it, Zagriel, do something! He says to himself.
Let's see what you can do. I have high expectations.
Jesus, I don't. It's my spells I need. Gotta fucking remember how to cast them too. Jesus.
What are you trying to use?
Oh, I don't have to use anything to cast this. This is racial. I want to cast darkness on it.
Sure.
Do I need to get like its whole thing on it? Like, I don't know. It's huge.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Just cast it.
Okay, where? Oh. It's not letting me pull the template again.
Okay, well, you want it just on it?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, I've got
Or
one.
maybe like where front half of it's covered. I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
Whatever.
put it there.
Do that.
I highly doubt it's gonna matter.
Cool.
All right, anything else?
So it's a 15-foot radius sphere. Can I put it over its head?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, cool. That's all. That's.
Okay.
I just wanted to feel like it was doing more work than it is.
All right. At the end of your turn, it's gonna take a Paragon action to move.
Oh,
At least it's moving and not attacking.
yeah.
Can't see me, so.
All right, and then it is Hit's turn. It's gonna look at all of you. It's gonna rear back its
Bye.
tail and launch a volley of poisonous barbs at probably where he can hit 3 people, which is right here.
Do I get a cover bonus for being behind the boat?
It's not targeting you.
Yes.
All right.
Ooh,
So everybody
great.
takes 11 damage, I believe, and you all feel this poison just like sitting on the top of your skin. And then it is going to move in towards you. Griselda.
I just had this really stupid idea of using the spell Catapult, using the beach sand by me and calling the move Pocket Sand.
I will kick you from the game if you try and do that.
I'm not. No, I'm gonna try to polymorph.
Go for it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
1 second. Let me read polymorph.
Wisdom saving throw.
Is
That's
there
not
a
what I'm reading.
size? Is there a size restraint?
It's not what I'm reading. Creature, wisdom save. I was making sure it didn't wasn't creature type limited. All right, go and cast it.
And I'm probably gonna turn it into a
It's
iguana.
saved. It rolled a 19, so it saves.
Boy.
Oh, damn.
A boy.
All right, what else?
I think that's all I can do. So I'm going to back away. 15.
As you... Never mind. Go for it. At the end of your turn, it's going to sort of like curl its body into this curl its body and then whip around using Thrash,
I've seen that move.
hitting
Ah.
everybody within 10 feet.
My pet Magikarp used to do the same thing.
That's a bad save.
I wouldn't be making jokes right now. It's 25 damage to Clarence Balin and Short Fuse.
Yeah.
Well, it's not to
A
me.
lot.
And Short Fuse, your go.
That was the end of its last turn, or in
That was
between
a-
turns, I guess.
Yeah, it's a Paragon action.
Okay. It's like, oh, that stings. That's not any fun. So I'll see that they were hurt. And I'll get Balin, and I can hit him with a potion from here. Yeah, I'll just do the bomb. I have easier actions. Sorry, getting used to this interface. There it is. The painkiller bomb. I am targeting him, right? Yes. Yes, well.
All right.
Give him
Balin
temp
gets some
HP.
temporary HP.
Nice.
What else you got, Short Fuse?
Then I'm going to use my reaction, or my bonus, to drop the flashbangs
Yeah,
Sure.
good call.
Presumably, I'm close enough to it. Great. Then I'm gonna back out of it. Great.
Technically, you're not, but you have enough. It's fine.
Yeah, I would have done the same even anyway. It's like it's big.
Yeah. Okay. My speed's 30, so there.
Yeah, no, yeah,
go.
yeah, you're fine. Yeah, because
Okay.
like his image is a lot bigger than his token.
Mhm.
All right.
Okay with that.
At the end of Balin, at the end of Short Fuse's turn, it is going to bite attack at Zagreal. Uh, 17 to hit, misses. Balin, your go.
I rolled a con save. Is that for the poison?
Yep.
Did I pass?
Yes, I believe so.
Awesome. All right, right where I want him. I'm gonna swing at him with my hammer.
22
Whack.
hits.
All right. I'm gonna use my hammer of the pack leader on it.
Yep, go for it.
Why is it not letting me go back there? How do I cast that spell now? There it is. Mark of the pack leader. Boom, boom. So everyone has advantage on it
Yep. If you use it, it
until my
should
next turn. It says
do
it
the
has no
same.
available charges.
Change the charge.
Let me just change it. Yes. Can it let me? Edit. No. I can't change the number.
There you go.
Okay. Then
Yeah, you used the wrong one.
I used the mark. I used the
Yeah,
howl.
use the
Okay.
howl. Yeah. There you go. You go and use the mark.
Cast spell. There we go.
There we go. All right, cool.
And then Clarence is gonna take a swing at it now that he has advantage.
All right. Remember he has the beat stick that isn't doing the extra damage because he's not over half health.
He's not over half health?
Clarence isn't.
Oh, Clarence isn't. Fair enough. Alright, then I will use Brace. Like, chin up, everyone. We fought harder. I think Brace will hit everyone except for Griselda, but I'm not going to move because he will attack
Yeah,
me.
don't.
He shouldn't be able to take reactions. So if you want to, I think he could have moved, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, yeah, and that's it. That's action.
All right.
Bonus action, I'm not moving.
Yep. At the end of your turn, its entire body is going to sort of like get covered in this like green poison, and its eyes glow red. You can see like saliva start dripping from its mouth as it prepares to like really fuck a bitch up.
Oh snap!
Is it biding its time?
It's preparing for the next attack.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can read the ability description in the chat log. But Celeste, your go.
Wait. I don't see it in the chat log.
Oh, I'm still on self
Never
roll.
mind.
Here. There you go.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot I was still on self roll from doing testing.
Oh, you good.
Oh, interesting.
Well, everyone has advantage, so fuck it up.
Yeah. I am going.
Orpheus can do fire
to-
damage too. And I'm sure Griselda and Fireball and stuff.
Either way, I'm going to hex him.
He is hexed.
Strength, sure, whatever, and then going to run up and start wailing on him.
All right. $18. 23. That is 30, 41 points of damage.
Damn.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Fuck him up.
All right. Anything else?
And then I am going to back up again.
All right. at the
Aw,
end of your
that's funny.
turn. Since he did not take 50 damage, he did not break Rampage, and he is going to claw at.
That's not the end of his turn. Wait, what?
Paragon action.
Paragon action. Oh.
Yeah. Um,
Ah, I
he's
see.
gonna use
Interesting.
claw at Balin.
Liberals.
Drop to a knee and try to
Oh
block.
god, you're so fucking lucky. You're so fucking lucky.
A lot of damage.
Yeah, 42
Uh,
is really low with all this dice.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
Did that freaking ring of protection actually help you?
No.
Holy shit, is my health accurate?
Wow.
Yeah, you have like a 24 effective con, bro. You max con and have tough. That's basically like you have 24 con. It's
Awesome.
kind of yeah, it's kind of silly.
Wow.
You're very lucky.
Plus 12.
It wouldn't
You're
have
very-
overkilled,
Yeah, it wouldn't have.
but it
That
would have
move
knocked
also
my ass out.
that move also crits on a 15. Zagriel, your turn.
Balin, no! He runs forward.
Let it eat me instead.
Basically. No, let it hit me, guys! I'll run forward and I'm going to I'm gonna whack it.
Okay.
Yeah, gonna whack it.
All right, go for it.
What am I gonna whack it with? I'm gonna whack it with my crystal longsword.
Fucking 12
Wow.
misses, brah.
Wow.
Sorry.
Was it- That was with advantage. Jesus.
Yeah.
What is this? 1d8 slashing plus
That's
3.
wrong though. Yeah. Oh, 1 second. Yours that doesn't have your strength added, or no, it doesn't have your proficiency added.
Oh.
Proficient. All right. So with your
Should I just
proficiency, that'll be
re-attack?
16. No, I'll just minus the 14 damage. That's fine.
Okay.
All right. Your first attack hits.
All right. Shit. I guess on that attack, I'm going to use
just
my
Hit
smite.
attack him.
thing.
Attack him again. And if you hit, then just use it on that. It's only once a turn.
Okay.
Yeah. See, that way we don't have to fuck with shit.
Whack. Oh, you don't crit on 19s.
19 damage.
That was with the smite thingy.
Yeah.
Then, okay.
Added 10 damage.
Cool. I thought
Alright.
she could. Never mind. I'll look at it.
No, you can't. It's minus 5 for plus 10. When you get to higher levels, it's minus 10 for plus 20.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
I think that's all I can do. Oh, I want a hellish rebuke on one of those. Can I do that?
No. Read your spell.
It says reaction.
Yeah. Read the spell.
you
It's
go.
reaction when you're damaged.
Yeah.
Oh, when you're damaged.
Yeah. So I said read your spell.
My bad. I don't know.
All right. At the end. No, he's out of. That's the end of those. On his turn, he is going to. Celise, are you not ethereal?
That is correct.
That's going to come up to you and do a spinning thrash.
Oh,
No,
I
he's
get
not bite.
opportunity attack. Sorry, they just popped up.
Oh yeah, then you can take it.
Whack.
He's going to bite Celise, which he can do 1 up, which is fine. 27 to hit, 33 damage.
Yeah, that'll do it.
He didn't leave Balin's threat range to get over there.
He
I only
took an
saw it
attack.
pop up. I
Yeah.
popped up for
It's fine.
Clarence.
He did.
Right.
Yeah, Clarence took the attack.
Okay.
Griselda.
All right. See if this works. I'm going to do delay.
Sure.
What does delay do?
Next round, he goes to last of initiative.
He saved.
Oh.
Seriously?
Yeah. He rolled a raw 19.
Jeez,
That's some good wisdom rolls.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, he's had like 3 good wisdom saves.
You also get the feeling that this creature is abnormally resistant to magical effects.
Okay.
That tracks.
You.
Short fuse.
Yeah. In that front line there, does anybody need a good potion right now? I can run over and give somebody.
Clarence is pretty low. Balin still has temp HP.
Okay. I think I can afford to get right here for like 20
Yeah,
of it here.
fall in behind me.
Yeah, and
Be
then
careful.
You would be my bonus, because I have another 10 feet. Can I get over to... There's there, and then there's that... Oh, that's 5 feet short of Celeste, damn it. That's not going to work. I'll have to stay behind you, I think, and do something else. Okay, so I'll use my action to give you a potion of... let's do greater healing, so heal for 20.
Ooh.
I'll knock that down by 1.
Yep.
Oh,
Balin,
weird.
just raw heal 20.
Is that
Yeah,
on-
just change it.
Yeah, just change your HP.
My ability just lets you get the full potion thing, so it doesn't...
Well, I'm saying, is it on Balin or Clarence?
But Bailey needs it, right?
No, Clarence needs it.
No, sorry,
Balin
yeah,
still has temp HP.
Clarence, my bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I'm down one of those. And then bonus will be targeting. Will be
And it helps him do more damage now that he's over half.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, shut up.
I'm still coming. I might hide behind this. No, I'll just stay here. This is fine.
All right. At the end of your turn, it's gonna coil and thrash again. Who's next? Yeah,
Balin.
He's gonna rampage. And get that same
God damn it.
like poison like coating over all of him. And go ahead.
Clarence is gonna flank him over here,
Sure.
and he's gonna take his shot at him. Whack.
17.
Balin's not gonna move. He's gonna move down to block short fuse, and then Balin's going to take a swing at him as well, and hope to God I hit.
14 is 31.
So we still need like 19 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Might need to do it in one turn too.
I can give someone an attack, but I don't know who does 19 damage. Celeste, are you too far?
I could do fire damage if you give me a spell attack.
Not a spell attack.
Yeah, but you said it was
So-
magic resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And it's
can't
only a
reach
regular
it.
attack.
You can't you can't use a spell on rally.
Yeah,
can
it's
use a
a
firebomb.
weapon attack or a move.
Yeah, so
Oh. So can you use a firebomb?
Yeah.
yeah, the bombs are weapons.
Okay. Light him up, short fuse. I'm gonna blitz you.
Or
Targeting
blitz,
him,
yeah.
right? There we go.
Yep. I'll undo any damage that's unjustly done.
That one. The template for it's like massive.
Just do the regular bomb. Just do the regular.
I'm
That's
sorry.
That's fine. It's fine. Yeah, no, do the regular. Redo this, but do the regular bomb because
Okay.
that just does a save, and you're doing like an actual attack on him.
That should do it, right?
Yeah. Undo. Redo.
I think I hit it.
Yeah. Okay. It did. I saw like a 50 pop up.
I think it
Um,
totaled all the damage together.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Yeah. They did that, and then it did
Yeah,
a
it looks like
slash.
14.
No, there's
But it
one
was
above
fire.
it that's
But
48.
it's fire, and that's what matters.
Yeah, there's one above it that's 48. So it basically as the bomb hits it, and ignites, we'll let all these play out. But yeah, as it ignites, the poison that's on its skin detonates, and actually like explodes out from him in a detonation of fire explosions,
Oh no.
dealing 17 damage to
Sure
everybody
do.
that's around it. But it also
Kinda
took like
dropping my
70
weapon.
damage.
Okay,
It,
so to take 46 to itself.
yeah, it took a shit ton to itself.
Yeah.
All right, new plan. Move away before we do that. That was really cool, though.
Oh, Ferric would have liked that one.
At the end of your turn, Rampage did get broken due to the like 150 damage y'all dealt.
Yay!
Yay?
But it is going to thrash.
All right,
Look-
Clarence.
Thank
Oof,
God.
saved. It did
The
not.
deck
is
saves
not
up.
dexterous.
Oh, no. Clarence is dead.
Clarence is down.
Is
Oh
it?
no.
Yeah,
That
I'm at
didn't
11.
happen.
All right, Celeste, your go.
Fuck it up, Celeste. Fuck it up.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm going
that would
to
hurt.
attack.
Far be it from
Then
Celeste to use
I'm-
fire damage.
What? And just change my damage at any time like I can? Wait, can I change it at any time? I think I can only do it like in the morning or something.
Brah, you have fireball.
That's true.
Yeah, it takes extra fire. Which
It's cool. You
Nah.
did 20 damage.
Yeah, and now I'm going to recall my shards
Okay.
as a bonus action.
Okay. Hopefully it still
Is it
this
doing it?
actually still works. Probably not.
Yeah, let me try. I have two. I think it's the same button, but it's in two different spots. Let me see
Yeah,
if
try the other one.
works. Oh, maybe I don't. I don't have them selected. I don't think it matters actually.
No, it shouldn't. That's fine. It's what, a D6?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a D6 for each one.
All right, that's 14 damage.
Okay. And then I will attack again.
All right, go for
And
it.
he's not coiled. I don't need to do fire damage.
it might take extra
He's
fire.
still-
damage,
It
period.
just takes extra
He's
fire.
still
damage.
I
yeah,
see.
he has fire vulnerability, so whatever.
Well, technically, my incendiary bomb does light the ground that he's under on fire.
I know.
So he's gonna
I
take.
know.
It takes
We'll
half
deal-
the bomb's damage. If
We'll
it ends
take
its
we'll,
turn.
we'll deal
Uh,
another like 30 damage. It's fine.
I'm going to. Can't really do anything else without taking an attack of opportunity. So I am. Wow, fuck yeah! I'm not gonna risk it. I'm too low.
All right, at the end of your turn, it's gonna claw at you.
That's okay. I'm. Fuck! I'm blinking out of existence at the end of my turn as well.
Are you? It didn't.
I
You
rolled
rolled a
a.
five. I thought you
Oh
rolled
right!
high.
I thought it was odd number. It's above 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
So anyways,
I,
claw.
Claw.
Oh,
it's
you're
okay,
lucky.
I'm still up.
He fucking rolled really bad.
Yeah.
All right, Zagriel.
The word very high critical rate make me very afraid of that thing.
Well, the plan is you rampage and then you use the high crit and you double the dice and it deals like
Yeah.
100 damage.
You just like put someone in the ground immediately. We're done with that guy.
We're done with that.
I mean, it's a 1 and 4. Zagriel.
Oh,
John.
sorry. I'm gonna. How's it looking?
Fucking terrifying.
Okay.
Deal fire,
And
deal fire damage to it.
everybody's doing. I don't really have fire damage.
Except Hellish Rebuke.
Except, yeah, which I didn't use. Uh, I am going to. Jesus, there's so much shit. Okay. I'm gonna drink a potion for some reason. Where's it at?
Sure, go for it. Man who has as much health as the rest of the party combined right now.
I'm gonna drink a potion of growth.
It better
Sure.
be always target me.
So I gotta target myself for that. Yeah.
Yeah, it probably doesn't work, but yeah, that's fine. Like, I don't think I set that up. Here, 1 second before you use it.
Okay. Well, I used it.
Yeah, I heard the potion animation.
Okay. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, so there's that.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, just so I can make myself like a bigger target. And then I'm gonna cast, or no, I'm gonna hit it.
Okay. Wing, bada bada.
I know there's better shit I can do, but I don't know what it is right this second, so we're gonna smack it.
I mean, not exactly. 20 hits. 24 damage.
And I'll hit it again.
All right.
Come on.
$18 damage.
Okay.
All right. Anything else? At the end of your turn, it's going to use Rampage. Then it's its turn. It's going to bite at Zagreal.
Wait, does that mean it just goes off?
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you feeling lucky, Punk?
Fingers crossed.
He can take it.
Definitely.
Look how big he is.
Look how big he is.
All right.
Look
He's using high
how
crit.
big he is.
He's gonna go for it.
Oh,
Ew.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Would you like to
Christ.
roll damage?
What
I
is-
like how slow it is at the
I
damage
forgot. I don't know.
No,
roll. He
he-
what
hasn't
it
done the
is.
damage roll.
what is
But
what
look
is
how
it?
big he is.
It would be
come
hilarious
on.
if it did like 100 fucking damage and just overkilled him.
It
I
can't.
won't overkill him.
Oh,
I
can't.
can't
It
overkill him
could.
for right now.
He just has too much health.
Yeah.
Oh my glob. 79.
Still standing as
Crazy,
this
crazy.
claw rakes across his chest.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Griselda,
shit,
your go.
indeed.
How you feeling there, Zagreal?
13! I feel like I'm 13 again!
Why did
Profusely bleeding.
Lucas
So,
profusely
still on his
bleeding.
feet at least. But,
and
yeah.
didn't use Hellish Rebuke?
I'm
Oh,
down on
there's
one knee.
you.
Again.
Use
He-
a different reaction damage move.
Yeah, I did.
You said it's profusely bleeding.
No, Zagreal's profusely bleeding. It's
Yeah.
a big scary monster.
It's mad.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to, seeing Balin really struggling, gonna cast Polymorph on him.
Okay, go for it. On Balin?
On
mean
Balin
Zagreus?
as a giant ape.
Sure.
What?
1 second.
If I exit out, do I just auto fail?
You want to fail?
Yeah. It says on an unwilling creature. I assume I can
Yeah.
make
yeah,
myself
It just,
willing. Yeah.
or regardless, I'll
Yeah,
we'll-
you can
we'll-
consent to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can consent. It basically gives you 150 hit points, 23 strength, and 2 attacks.
I'm trying to work on it. My thing's being slow.
Oh no, I
Is-
saved. It auto
trying
rolled the
to.
time down.
Okay, there we go.
The most reassuring phrase you can hear someone say, and you can consent. What do you? It didn't. Feels weird that you're
I didn't know that you had to
informing
tell
me
me
like that. Yeah, it feels. I feel like I can't now that you're saying it so strongly that I can.
1 second. It's working. Ivy Tools is slow today.
Oh, I thought it was
All
just
right.
me.
No, it's legitimately slow. Okay, you're a giant ape.
Holy shit, I'm huge.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
open the character sheet, it should have what it is.
Yeah.
Phelan Hurley, parentheses, giant ape.
All right. Anything else, Griselda?
She's gonna back up some more so she can continue to concentrate. In the hopes of not getting hit.
Sure.
No, it's
At
fair.
the end of your turn, it is going to rampage.
I'm gonna beat my chest.
Short fuse.
If you blow it up,
Rampage is a bad thing, but
Clarence has taken 2 death saves. Because he'll get hit.
Giant gorilla.
I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. Should I
Protect
let it
short
rampage?
fuse.
Oh. Do you have a bonus action heal for Clarence?
Yeah, but I have to be next to him to get the effect out of it. It needs to
I
be
mean, you
rampage.
can get next to him.
Yeah, I think you can get next to him. The ape will let you slide under his legs.
Yeah, you can totally get over there.
Then yeah, I could do that. I can move here.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just move you there, just so we're not
Thank you.
in the middle of stuff.
Yeah, it's slow. It's loading up, but it's slow. And then yeah, so if he's almost dead, I can use something that's.
Oh, he's dead. Like he's on the
Oh,
ground.
right. He's on the ground. I forgot.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm saying if you blow it up, he'll take 2 death saves because he's already on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
It's okay if he goes back down. It's just I don't want the 2 death saves there.
yeah. Hopefully he won't go back down. But seeing that he's down right now, I'll get over to him and bonus shove a potion of superior healing inside him. And so he'll
All
go
right.
up, was it 8, 4, 32 plus 8, 40? 40 HP?
Oh shit.
Are you gonna? Is that you're using your action to do that, or your
I
bonus?
thought if I was right next to them with my bonus, I can inject it in
Sure.
them, can I?
Yeah, we went over this. You have a bunch of stuff with potions.
Yeah, I
that's
think it's
fine.
when it's
So
ranged. I can't get the full effect.
sure. So how much is it?
84 plus 8, so it's 8 times 4, 32, and then plus 8 is 40. So it should be heal 40.
Okay.
I have 1 less in my inventory.
That was a big one.
And then I guess I have my action left. I'm still too far from the least throw a potion. Yes, still too far.
It is rampaging.
Yeah, I think he's
Yeah, I was gonna say. I guess I'm gonna look at it and be like, well, it's not like I want to be right next to it, but I guess I don't have a
Actually,
choice.
how much? It did 14. So 28 from the burning ground it's standing on.
Yes.
It took that on its turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. How does my prime work? Can I prime this attack?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Yeah, I'd look at it and be like, well, I don't.
Up to 4 times, I think.
Yeah, I'd probably do it that many times. Hang on.
Yeah,
it's
just do
loading
the
slowly, but-
regular bomb.
Yeah, I will. Let me
Okay.
get the primes in. Sorry, it's taking a minute to load. I have to like click away from it and back, but
Yeah, it's because it's like adding a bunch of stuff to you.
yeah, that makes sense. Sorry if it takes a bunch. Hopefully this hits it. This is a lot if it doesn't hit it.
I mean, if you hit this thing, you might kill it.
I might
so,
kill it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be like, well, I don't like that I'm right next to it, but hopefully that
You
means I hit it.
Yep. You have close quarter shot at least.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
No, we're all going to explode.
Ew, that looked like it hit.
Yeah,
it?
that's enough. Let me undo all this damage for the
Yeah,
people.
hopefully it doesn't kill us.
Yeah, no.
Is
guys-
the acid explosion like correlate to the the damage the bomb deals?
No. But short fuse does deal fucking
1,000,000 damage.
Way too much.
88 points of damage. Actually,
Yeah.
it doesn't kill it. It's at goddamn 1.
Oh god,
Balin.
I mean it is gonna explode, but it's gonna take
Yeah,
damage.
so it
from
is.
the
It's gonna
explosion.
explode. Actually, it's gonna explode, and that will kill it.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
gonna,
it takes
Oh,
damage
wait,
from it
shit.
too. Boom.
so that was the end of my turn.
It's the end of everybody's turn.
How much damage is it gonna deal?
I'm gonna use my gemstone thing no matter what it is. Just that way I'm not gonna get hit by it.
It's
I like that item's
not-
awesome.
Yeah, does somebody have a pop up on their screen that's not paying attention?
Mm-mm.
No.
Okay.
Surprisingly, I'm
Is
paying
is
attention.
Revere there?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
didn't hear you.
I think the bomb just broke things. That's fine. Anyways, it explodes and deals fucking a handful of d6s to everybody. Yeah, it won't even let me roll. So yeah, everybody
don't-
takes a
Just
a
red
bit more
screen
fire
just
damage.
appeared.
I only
Um,
see 3 of us even in the game.
Yeah, let's see.
I'm
I'm
reloading.
Everybody does.
Frozen. I can't even
I
escape.
see.
Do you want us to reload real quick?
Yeah,
Yeah.
real quick. We
Yeah,
got
yeah.
a couple more minutes. Yeah, something broke with the 100 damage fucking bomb.
That makes sense. I just stacked too many things on whatever was going on.
Yeah, and also like this software is still in beta. And there's been like 3 or 4 major revisions since I made everything. So the older something is, the more likely it's like doesn't exactly work exactly right.
That makes sense. I don't think you ever finished making that bomb anyway.
The incendiary bomb, yeah, that's why I said use the regular bomb, not the incendiary, but it's okay.
Sorry, I didn't know what you meant by that. I'm a little too off.
Faded.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
good word to use.
All right. Doesn't kill anybody yet, or this time. All right. Deals 15
that mean?
damage to. Well, it might kill somebody. It killed himself, but Zagreal
Agri
is
down.
at 6.
So it took 15.
Yeah, but after you're a tiefling, brah.
Oh yeah,
It's fucking fire damage.
that's useful.
And
Definitely.
and so Balin, monkey smash, big man in front of you.
He's just kind of trouncing along. Am I aware enough to understand that I'm now an animal? Or
Your intelligence
Yeah,
is
you know you're a
7.
fucking big monkey. You know who your friends are, and you know this thing, but like
Yeah.
you've got your blood's running hot.
is it dead?
Yes, it died.
Okay,
It exploded.
but we're still in
The fi-
combat.
No, I cancel combat.
Oh, my bad. I just relogged and it's popping
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, same. I would
yeah,
imagine we're covered in poison fire.
Ooh,
Yeah,
ooh.
everything exploded. And yeah, the fire damage triggered its fire detonation that killed itself and everybody around it.
I want to pick up a rock and see how far I can throw it.
All right. Well, in that case,
Just pick up
just make a-
Griselda.
I was
Your
thinking
strength-
about it.
She's
That seems
closer.
rude.
Your strength is 23, so you could throw it probably, depending on how big the rock is, all the way out in the ocean, pretty far.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, note to self, maybe.
I'm satisfied. That was a neat trick. I like being a giant. 150 hit points is nothing to scoff at.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got 150 also.
It's the best heal
Well,
in the
with the-
game.
With the
Uh-huh.
ape.
the
Yeah,
ape
and
one?
I didn't
Nice.
realize it was
especially if I
blown
use
up.
my battle die. Like, I don't do a whole lot after my battle dies are gone. So
Yeah. That's useful.
Did you see how much
I have
damage
too
you do in
much
ape
to do.
form?
What was that?
Did you see how much damage you do in ape form?
Oh no,
Attack something.
he's still on my screen. Let me hit it. Whack. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good.
10 plus 6.
It's decent, and you get multi-attack.
But with that, we are out of combat.
Throw a rock at it.
I'm gonna
Whack.
start dealing.
Or we could just
focusing
play
on
with the fucking
clerics.
just play with the fucking toys. I don't care. I didn't have a
What the
story
hell
to
did that
tell.
thing? Where the hell did
No,
that
it's
thing even
fine.
come from?
I would then walk up to it, and I would, as a ritual cast, give me a second while I pull up my character sheet. God damn it.
When do I
Xander,
not
come
be
here.
a monkey?
Till
You're big, but you
for-
still need
I think
stitches.
it's like an hour, or until Griselda stops concentrating. Stop hitting the fucking thing.
I'm just making sure it's dead.
1 hour, or until he loses concentration, John.
I could technically drop it now if you want me to.
I have no notion of wanting to. I'm a monkey.
Where the fuck is that spell?
Here, come here, Celise.
Gentle
Sorry, I
Repose is
couldn't-
a second level
Sorry, I
spell.
couldn't reach you.
Oh, it's
And
No, here it is.
you might have it filtered to only show your prepared spells.
nice.
Why are you trying to do gentle repose?
Because he wants to cook
So I
it.
can cook it?
We'll get to
Oh,
we'll get to that next session.
That's
okay.
fine. I at least wanted to make that note about cooking it.
Yeah, no, I know. We'll get to it next session.
I would cast gentle repose, but it would kill me.
Is that thing stalking us or something?
Yeah, it came out of
Ridiculous.
nowhere. It must have been following the boat. Must have picked it up out in open water somewhere.
Oh, it definitely should have attacked us in the boat.
So, Celise, you remember from one of your magical beasts classes something that not that it doesn't people don't think it exists, but it's one of those things that's so rare that it's never really been really documented very well. Called a Hurtilod, which is a creature that is like a parasitic creature normally found in the astral sea. And the reason that they live there is because they are parasites that feast on the remnants of deities. Not necessarily they're corpses, but just remnants of their essences, or if one were to die on the essentially they're
Whatever is released.
yeah, whatever's released there.
That's
So a
fascinating.
very unique creature.
Yeah.
Would it have anything to do with Zagreal being resurrected by a deity? I guess that was 9 days ago.
Could have
Waiting
been
for him to get
hunting.
close
him.
enough to the coast. Yeah. Yeah, I relay that to the group.
This is a pretty special creature, honestly. Honestly, if we could get it back to Doma, they would be incredibly excited to have it. Juniper could study this thing for a long time.
I'll send Juniper a message on a sending stone, with the sending stone about it.
Okay,
How many words do I have? 25?
we'll get to it next session.
Okay, sure. I don't think it'll be any issue.
I'm gonna search the body. I'm gonna try to see if there's anything remarkable about it
Sure. So
after you share some information.
yeah, Balin, as you sort of put your hand on Clarence's shoulder, trying to make sure he's okay. And as you do, you feel this warmth and like crackling from your pouch. And all of you sort of look up to see this glowing silvery blue gateway appear behind Balin as you get sucked out of this plane of existence. For your record, the tingling you felt was from the badge that you had been given. And Balin, you cannot talk to the rest of the party for right now, but I will show you where you end up. You end up here with a small cottage to the north. And as you arrive, fades into a warm golden light. You saw the map, right?
Yes.
Okay. And that is
That's right.
where we are going to end this session for the evening.
It's good stuff. Good timing too.
Thank you.
And the fallout will happen next session.
Crawl out to the fallout, baby. You know what I mean.
I disconnected from the audio for just a minute. How did they get teleported? Did they touch it and then?
The badge that he had been given by Zagriel
Started
triggered,
symbol,
and a silvery blue gateway appeared behind him and sucked him and Clarence in.
Okay.
And Balin, we will see you in a couple of weeks.
Okay. I'm
Operation.
curious.
I will. I'll send you some stuff about what's going on.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
because I won't be back for a number of weeks, so
I'll
So,
stay
yeah,
up to
we're
date
gonna
for when your character comes back.
We're gonna continue on without him for the next little bit, as we do like mostly like some traveling and stuff, and then you guys will meet back up with Balin at some point. Maybe he might die out there. You don't know.
yeah.
Maybe he's chilling with Station.
This map looks very treacherous.
Does it?
No.
Well, here, let me do a thing. Let
Being
me do.
facetious.
Somebody tell
Yeah.
Dashel about that.
I didn't fully build it out, but
Yeah, probably want to.
there you go. You can have a little more vision.
I don't know what.
They can just watch the video. They're just gonna watch the video and see what I showed you.
You
Oh,
can
that's true. We could.
that part out.
I might. No. I can
You can just
not
put
watch
like a
it if
big
that's
question mark
something
screen
you
there or
want
something.
But yeah, good session, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
The opening was a little. This is definitely like season opener, right?
Mhm.
And so that's why I did like this super extended, long, like cold open type.
I like those. You've had those each time.
Yeah, it's
for
been
like a
fun.
season. It's been good.
Also, I don't know. The theme song didn't start playing till 30 minutes in. That's how you know it's one of those extended cold opens.
So you know
I thought
we're
it
live.
started